Universe 11. Whis arrives at Universe 11 and explains the situation to Goku and the others. Whis says, "It's a complicated situation for the angels. While Ziel is in battle, he will be able to practically nullify the power of many angels. Ziel possesses a sealing technique that nullifies the mastery of Ultra Instinct among angels. Mainly between my power, in case I'm the one who defeats Ziel. The sealing between a horde of angels that occurred in the past celestial war could be undone, and they all ended up being killed after the spell Ziel cast on them ended. Whenever I see the sky, my fury rises and I lose control of the high movement mastery, and that makes me let down my guard. Maybe I am the only enemy who has the advantage over me." Margarita, Beerus, Goku, Vados, and Belmont are watching. Goku says, "I never imagined that Mr. Whis could go through such a situation. It's a very complicated situation, but Gon, we need to save him. What is going on with him now?" Beerus says, "Maybe I have an idea of how we can solve this." Everyone gets excited. Meanwhile, in Universe 18, Gon is lying on the ground. At that moment, Cypher says, "Let's see, this boy is still very young. Even with immense power, with this body, you will not last long in the Celestial War. You are still a child. But that won't be a problem. We will make some changes. Primary angels can use the technique of time manipulation and advance in time for a short period, like my brother Whis, for example. If I'm not mistaken, he can do this for 5 minutes in the present and in the future. Since I don't have this limitation, that already shows my superiority. I'm sorry for this. Maybe you miss a good part of your childhood, but this technique will have to be thrown at you. Temporal aging technique. Angelic holy power." Ziel starts watching, and he sees that Gon has started to get older and says, "You really are ruthless as always, Cypher. Be careful. This boy is Son Goku's son. If Son Goku finds out about this, he will want to throw his wrath on you." Cypher says, "It doesn't matter to me. It really needed to happen." Ziel questions, "Do you want to make this boy a battle machine? What makes you think that child will change your mind and come to our side? He is here to protect your entire universe. He is the key to saving the universe and not finishing destroying it. What would make you think that would be correct?" At that moment, Cypher starts to laugh and says, "We just need to change his head from it. He is still a child and has no maturity for many subjects. Just a little more information in his brain and everything will be resolved. Even though he received my technique and got older, his mentality is still that of a child." Gon was very similar to Goku. His appearance had already changed. Gon was still asleep. Cypher teleports with Gon's body to Universe 15. Zyros is next to the unknown presence and Zyko. Zyko says, "Looks like we have a visitor." Zyros says, "You can't keep quiet, can you? The Great Priest had already warned that this battle could only be started in 7 days, as soon as the Celestial War began." Cypher laughs and responds, "But I'm not creating battle with anyone, little sister. I'm just moving the chessboard. I need you to give this boy the kiss of death." Alright partner, why don't you whack that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any videos and stay well connected to our entire universe of Z Warriors. Let's get back to it. Cypher's plan is to have Gon receive Zyros's kiss of death. At that moment, Zyros observes and speaks. "But what is its true purpose? What are you planning on this?" Cypher says, "Just do, sister. In fact, I would need that boy's strength so much. After all, my powers of destruction are extremely high. but to intrigue those who want to become the saviors of war is a fantastic thing. Goku will never be able to resolve anything about this. Don't you find it interesting? Zyko, the Supreme Saiyan, was watching everything and says, "Does that mean that you know, son Goku? This guy is very strong. After all, he managed to survive after fighting me. He is the Saiyan I most want to end. I am entering this war precisely to destroy you." Cypher starts laughing and says, "Let's see if he is not the one who is considered one of the most powerful beings in the universe. I confess that after all this is over, I would really like to destroy it myself. Zyko is your name, right?" Zyko starts laughing and says, "If you think you can, it would be interesting to see how you perform." The unknown presence begins to observe everything that has been happening. Gon wakes up and gets up. Gon says, "What is it? What's going on with my body? It's not possible. This doesn't make any sense." A temporal shift begins to take place. Gon gets up and tries to directly attack Zyros and Cypher. Zyko starts to smile and says, "This kid is a Saiyan." Zyko dodges his attacks. Cypher stops Gon's blows. Gon says, "What did you do with my body? I'm more grown up. How did you get me here? Where is Mr. Whis? Damn it! Dad, where are you?" At that moment, Gon starts to exchange several punches with Cypher. Cypher smiles and says, "I'm sorry about your body. Looks like this kid is pretty strong. That power really gets my attention. Would it be interesting to steal your body? What could we do?" Zyko says, "I don't know what you want here, but I have no interest in you." Cypher smiles and says, "Come on, Zyrus. Come with me to Universe 18. I need you to use this technique on this boy. Then you can leave." Zyro starts laughing and says, "Well, since it's to cause an intrigue, I'll do it." While Gon was fighting Cypher, the time rift opens again. Zyros, Gon, and Cypher are launched straight to Universe 18. Zyros sees Ziel and says, "Look, if it isn't the nullifier of the power of the angels, will you want to do something with me, Ziel?" Ziel just watches, smiling, and doesn't say anything. Cypher dodges all of Gon's blows and throws Gon towards Zyros. Zyros watches Gon and says, "This will be very painless. You won't feel a thing, kid." Gon receives the kiss of death from Zyros. Gon's head starts to get fuzzy. Gon starts creating another reality in his head as if Goku and Vados didn't do anything to save him. Everything seemed to be happening in a different way. Gon saw another reality in his thoughts. Gon faints in Universe 18. When Gon wakes up, he is no longer angry with Cypher and Zyros. Zyros says, "My work is already done. If the High Priest appears, you will settle with him." Cypher smiles and says, "Perfect. Fascinating. Are you okay now, Gon?" Gon speaks. "What am I doing here, Master Cypher?" Cypher replies, "Don't worry. You just need to go back to your world. You just need to finish off those who wanted to cause the big catastrophe. But I have a plan." Cypher tells Gon his plan. Gon makes a serious face and says, "Okay, I get it. They will pay us for it." Cypher notices the presence of other angels and other beings coming to that universe. Cypher says, "Looks like they have located us, CL. Let's leave Gon with them. As the Great Priest said, we can't think about fights for now. There are still 7 days left for the Heavenly War. Let's get the hell out of this planet and let them sort it out. Gon, I'm counting on you." At that moment, Gon, all grown up, was sitting on a rock on the planet of Universe 18. Goku, Vados, Whis, and Beerus make it to Universe 18. Goku sees Gon standing there and says, "Gon, is everything alright with you? Did they do something to you? Why are you bigger and older?" Gon gives a very strange smile and says, "They didn't do anything to me, Dad. Everything is fine. Let's go back." Beerus notices a very strange energy about Gon and says, "Goku, step aside. Something weird is going on." At that moment, Goku tries to get close to Gon and Gon launches a huge blast of energy at Goku. Goku says, "What are you doing, Gon?" Gon tries to attack Goku and says, "You are to blame. I will destroy you all now." It seems that the enemy's trap was successfully carried out. What will happen next? To be continued. Alright partner, what do you believe and what do you think about all this? Regardless of what it is, it's more than important that you share your thoughts in the comments below so that we can get into a crazy debate. Whack that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any videos. That's all there is to it. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.